Welcome to the channel, guys. Today we're going to do a software review of Jira software, the number one software development tool used by Agile teams. Each product on the free plan supports up to 10 users, including 2 GB supports, and offers community support as well. And the main factor over here is the fact that it's completely free and no credit card is needed. You can sign up by Google or you can sign up directly as well, which we'll show you in a second. But the main thing I want to mention over here is that Jira is your way. It can easily customize your workflow by turning on or off tons of powerful features with a single click. It can unfunk your workflow. It can set up, clean up, and easily manage even the most hectic project workflow. And the main element over here that anyone that has a project that wants to have a good project management tool, Jira is over here to help you out. There's a lot of software companies that have a lot of difficulties in following their projects, but Jira makes it completely free and easy for them to manage all their workflows. And you can stay on track even when the track changes. You can use new roadmaps to sketch out the big pictures and communicate plans with stakeholders and ensure your team stays on the same page. And these are just of the simplest methodologies that they've implemented. You can easily ditch the spreadsheets and keep every single detail of your project centralized in a real time and up to date, which can have information flowing freely and across people, teams, and tools, and the concept to launch in record of time. It is trusted by over 100,000 different customers worldwide, either be Square, eBay, Spotify, or Cisco. You can easily start by getting it free and starting. I'm going to show you exactly step by step how it's done. Very easy to use and is completely free to use. So let's continue with Google. You can create your account. Your email address and your full name will be shown once you sign in with Google. Let's create our account. Now that our account is created, we can create our website. So we're going to create our website. We're going to call our website mazadi.atlassian.net, and we're going to agree to that. And once we agree, there's no credit card required. So it's going to ask us a couple of questions to tell us about ourselves. So it's going to help personalize our experience. So what kind of team do you want to work in? So let's say we're going to be doing software development, and what's our role? We're going to say product manager. And what are the main tasks? We're going to do project managing, coordination, testing, and designing. And obviously there's a lot of different elements over here that you can select from as well. And I feel the customization element is very, very unique to Jira. It helps people understand and the system to understand exactly what you want to do and how you want to do it. It takes one moment so they can set up our site and start running and helping us in managing our project efficiently and effectively. Now it's going to ask us to add some project details. So we're going to tell the name of our project. We'll say Mazadi T, and we'll create our project from here, and the key is going to be empty, and we can select some of the tools that we can connect to later on. Once we sign in, this is what our main page is going to look like. We'll have all the information, our project, and obviously what the roadmap is. Now this is very important. It will give you a step-by-step element to show you exactly where your project is. And obviously there are certain elements I'm going to show you right now which are very important. You can reopen your quick start obviously from here, but we're going to close that. Now there's different elements over here that I'm going to show you which are very important. On the left hand side, you have your planning, your roadmap, your board. This is where you can look at exactly what's happening inside your project, who is doing what, and how much work actually has been done. Underneath, you have your development, your actual code, and this is a place where you'll see what code has been written, how much has been done, and obviously connecting it with different elements such as Bitbucket or GitHub or GitLab. All of these elements are available. Now you have your project pages, you have different shortcuts and project settings. In the project settings, there are different elements that are available. You can change the name, the key, the category, and obviously the project lead and who it's assigned and what the person is doing. The main things that you got to keep in mind that Jira software gives you an option to successfully, efficiently, and effectively manage your projects. Coming back to our project, let me show you the main elements over here. If you go back to the roadmap, you have your epic. Epic is the bigger picture of what needs to be done. For example, we will say we need to create a module for attendance. Then obviously in this, when we press the plus button, we'll create a issue that needs to be created. So what needs to be done? The timing needs to be set. Once we do that, now the next element is who is going to do it. So we're going to click on it, and obviously we'll select the individuals that need to do it. We can add the description, then we can put the pin, and we can assign the individuals and obviously put the labels, and it is reported by the main person. In this case, it's me, and you can configure it as well. And you can see all the activity that's been done by adding different comments and communicating. So all these elements are available. When you go to the above side over here where you have your work, when you see it, who's assign certain work. Some work can be assigned to you as well, which will come over here. You can see your recent activity that's been done, and obviously the board that's been available. You have your different project. If there's multiple projects you're working on, you can check all the projects from one place, and that is the beauty of Jira software. There's different filters that are available that you can actually put in and help to see how much work has been done, who has done it first, who has done it after that, if there's any issues that's been involved. Then you have your dashboard. Viewing all the dashboard actually helps you track the status of your projects, and then you can see different team members that are available. You can invite a team member as well, or you can start a new team and actually create a particular atmosphere and a working environment for your individuals, and that can help them to improve their productivity. There's different apps that are available as well, from Slack, Microsoft Teams, sheet tracking as well, and you can explore apps as well, and you can manage your apps, and you can view app requests from here as well. And once you go to create, this is the main elements over here that I want to show you guys, that you can select a different project that you want directly from here as well. You can issue a type, either it be epic or task that I showed you right now. You can add your summary of what needs to be said. You can put your description, and obviously there is a variety of customization that's involved over here. So for example, we put another summary over here. We will say that we need to create a module for communication. And obviously we'll put a description of what we want to happen in this particular module. We need to work on developing a system for communication, and we can assign it automatically. We can assign individuals over here, and let's say we will assign someone. We will assign Munir, and then we can select labels as well if there's any labels available, and we can add labels. We can attach different files. We can link different issues or blocks that we have. We can flag it as well, or we can hit create. Once we hit create, it will take us to the next stage where it will show us that an issue has been created, but it is not currently visible because it does not match your project. On the right hand side bottom corner, you'll see that today, you'll see weeks, you'll see months, you'll see quarters, and it will help you manage your project day by day and see exactly what's been happening. You can go to the view setting over here. When you click on view setting, it will show you the different elements, like you can hide epic problems as well. You can show epic issues as well. You can have dependency, progress, and all of these elements can be viewed from here. If you want to share the information, you can easily click on share, and then you can enter your team number and a message, and you can share the copy link and send to them. You can also export the information as well. Once you hit export, it'll give you a timeline to check exactly what timeline you want to see. You want to see weeks, months, quarter, from what date to what date, and you can hit export, and it'll take that all information out. On the right hand side corner in the top, you have your option of your profile yourself. You can open a quick start, personal settings, profile, and account setting as well. And then you have your settings in general. For example, the user management, the billing, the systems, the projects, the products, the issues, the apps, and obviously the account setting and the personal Jira settings as well. And all of these are available that you can play around with. This is one of the most efficient software that project managers tend to use to manage their projects. And if you have a small business or even a big business and you want to have a successful business, you need to make sure that every single element in your business is managed. Every aspect is assigned, every problem is looked at, and that you can have a overview of what's happening in your project. So I'm going to create a task now, and this is very important, guys, because you need to understand how to actually create a task. So basically the project, you have to select what project it is, then you select the task that needs to be done. And for example, let's say that we need to create a module for checking, and we'll put a description of what this particular module is going to be about, who's going to check it, what is happening. For example, this is a testing, so obviously I'm not going great detail. So whatever your issue tends to be, you need to make it very clearly visible over here. Now guys, once I scroll down, you can automatically assign this. You can select labels, you can see who's reported it, and obviously you can put an attachment, and you can have link issues such as blocks, and you can select an issue that you want, either be timing or communication. For example, let's say timing, this is connected with timing. You can put block, yes, it is clones over here. So let me scroll down, and obviously if it's flagged or not, we can put flagged or not, and once that is done, we will create. Now that we've created the task, we will create the epic. We'll go back to create, and once we go to create, instead of issue type saying task, we'll say epic. And once we do that, we will select the summary for it. For example, we'll say that we need a module for supply chain. and then we'll give a description into what the supply chain is, what work needs to be done, and obviously details of what work has to be completed by the team. And once that is done, we will assign individuals. If we have a team over here, or it will automatically assign it to someone in the team. We'll select the labels, and obviously when we're selecting the labels, you have different options over here that you will put when the label comes. And then we'll go to start date, when the project is starting, and obviously the due date of when it should be completed. And the issue color can actually be selected as well. For example, they say it's purple, we'll change the color to red. And if there's any attachment that we want to put, we can put the attachment. We can have issues over here that we can link to, we can flag it. And once that is done, we will hit create, and it will be created. As you can see over here, you have the module for supply chain, and this is the date it was created, and this is the date it will end. We can increase the time that we want, we can decrease the time if you want. It really depends on us. And once we click on it, it will show us the details on the right hand side of exactly what this module for supply chain is about and who can view it, if it's locked or not. And you can give a thumbs up and vote on it. You can have a share option on it, you can close it. There's actions as well that's available. You can clone it, delete it, print it, export it in Word, configure it, add a flag, connect it to Slack channel. There's all these elements that are available, and that is the beauty of using Jira software. It gives you the flexibility that you actually need, and more than that, it will show you when it was created and when it was updated. All of these elements are available free of charge for you. Below the module for supply chain, you have your attachments. There you have the child issue. When we click on it, you can see what needs to be done, what is existing, which you can add and create more elements over here, and obviously start pinning it as well and giving the task to individuals. And that is literally the greatest element that I feel the Jira software has. It gives you a complete overview of what is happening in the project, in your business. And with the help of this information and analyzing this information, you're able to actually create an environment in which you can increase the productivity of your employees, of your team members, of your projects. And having these kind of softwares in use, with Jira being one of the biggest tools being used in the industry, by increasing the efficiency and effectiveness of your business, you can actually increase the sales for your business. And that is why you have these softwares completely free to use. And hopefully you would have understood step by step what needs to be done and how it needs to be done. If you have any questions whatsoever, you can always drop me a message in the comment section below, and we will definitely get back to you. If you have not subscribed to the channel, do subscribe to the channel. And do not forget to press the bell icon and share this video with your friends and with your families on Facebook and WhatsApp and Instagram or Twitter, so more people can find out about Jira software, how easy it is to use, and how you can increase your efficiency and your productivity of your business. Until our next video, take care.